Love is a wonderful thing, but it's not always simple. There are moments when you feel like you understand everything, but then there are times when you feel confused and lost. So how do you overcome the challenges in love? Welcome to the Stoic Love Wisdom channel. This is where we will explore, learn, and share valuable lessons about love. In today's video, I will reveal to you 9 ways to be smarter than any woman. This is a new perspective that will help you better understand the factors that determine a happy and lasting relationship. Let's explore the secrets to building a solid and meaningful love. Before we begin, find a quiet place, put on your headphones, and relax. Let go of all worries, and let the messages in this video help you calm your mind and experience it to the fullest. Are you ready? Let's begin now. Have you ever wondered how to become the smartest and strongest woman in any game of life? It's not just about knowledge or appearance, but about the ability to control your heart, mind, and every situation you face. In a world full of challenges and volatility, a smart woman doesn't only live with emotions but also has strategy and sharp thinking. Let's explore 9 ways that will help you win every game and become the strongest, most independent version of yourself. 1. Understand your self-worth. Understanding your self-worth is the foundation that helps you avoid being manipulated by others' emotions and maintain confidence in any situation. Self-worth is not something innate, it needs to be discovered, built, and protected over time. When you clearly know who you are, you will not easily get caught in emotional games or be hurt by others. Discover your strengths and weaknesses. To understand your self-worth, you need to start by questioning yourself and identifying your strengths, talents, and skills. Ask yourself, what am I good at? What qualities make me special? At the same time, don't shy away from acknowledging your weaknesses in order to improve them. Understanding both sides of yourself helps you make confident decisions and shape your life. Build self-respect through personal achievements. Your worth does not come from recognition by others but from what you achieve. Focus on personal goals, whether big or small, and put in your best effort to achieve them. Achievements, whether it's a newly acquired skill, a job well done, or simply overcoming a personal challenge, are clear proof of your value. Learn to say no and set boundaries. When you understand your worth, you won't easily accept things that harm you, both mentally and physically. Learn to say no to unreasonable requests or unhealthy relationships. Set clear boundaries and protect them with determination. This helps you maintain balance in life and avoid getting caught up in negative situations. Invest in yourself. No one can underestimate you when you constantly improve and develop yourself. Invest in your education, skills, and health. A person who takes care of themselves inside and out will radiate confidence and natural attraction. Understanding your self-worth not only helps you stand strong against any challenges but also allows you to build relationships based on respect and equality. Always remember that you deserve the best things and don't let anyone make you doubt your value. 2. Don't let emotions control your decisions. Emotions are an inseparable part of being human, but letting emotions completely dominate decisions can lead to undesirable outcomes. When emotions override logic, mistakes can be easily made, or you might be manipulated by others. Therefore, learning to control your emotions and make decisions based on reason is an essential skill that helps you stay in control in any situation. Recognize your emotions. The first step to preventing emotions from taking control is to learn how to recognize them. When faced with a stressful situation, pause and ask yourself, how do I feel? Where is this emotion coming from? By naming your emotions, such as anger, anxiety, or happiness, you help separate them from your actions and avoid letting them control your reactions. Breathe and pause before deciding. When emotions run high, acting immediately often doesn't lead to good results. Take time to pause, breathe deeply, relax, and calm down. You might even step away from the situation for a few minutes or hours if necessary. This gives you time to think clearly and make a decision based on facts, not on temporary feelings. Prioritize long-term goals. When emotions take over, you might make short-term decisions that harm your long-term goals. Remind yourself of what truly matters. For example, if you feel hurt by a comment, instead of reacting immediately, consider whether your response will serve a greater goal or just make the situation worse. Find a trusted person to confide in when emotions are too overwhelming. Talking to a trusted person can help you release them and see the situation from a different perspective. Objective people often have the ability to analyze situations clearly and offer reasonable advice. Practice emotional control. Emotional control is a skill that needs to be developed over time. Meditation, journaling, or engaging in relaxation activities such as yoga are great ways to learn how to stay calm in any situation. Don't let emotions decide for you. Stay logical and take control of your life, because a wise decision will help you progress on your journey toward achieving your goals and protecting yourself from emotional games. How do you feel after hearing what I shared? Please leave your opinion below in the comments section. I'd love to know what you think. If you find the video useful, don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos. Thank you very much. Let's continue together. 3. Develop analytical thinking. Analytical thinking is the ability to observe, evaluate, and draw logical conclusions from the information gathered. This is one of the most important tools to prevent being deceived, controlling emotions, and making the right decisions in complex situations. Developing analytical thinking not only makes you smarter but also protects you from manipulative emotional games. Observe and ask questions. Analytical thinking starts with closely observing everything around you. Don't rush to trust or accept information without questioning it. Ask yourself, does this make sense? What is this person trying to achieve with their actions or words? Asking questions helps you view the problem from multiple angles and prevents you from falling into emotional or false traps. Gather and compare information. To analyze effectively, you need to collect all the information before making conclusions. Look for data, events, or testimonials from various sources to ensure accuracy. Then, compare and contrast to identify inconsistencies or contradictions. This is how you equip yourself with the ability to spot the truth and avoid being manipulated. Separate facts from emotions. One of the main obstacles to analytical thinking is mixing up facts with emotions. When analyzing a situation, try to eliminate emotional factors and focus on the objective facts. For example, instead of thinking, "She disrespected me," ask yourself, what specific actions made me feel that way, and did they truly have that intention? Practice problem solving. Solving logic puzzles, playing chess, or engaging in mind games are excellent ways to train your analytical thinking. These activities force you to think strategically, predict different scenarios, and make decisions based on sound reasoning. Over time, your analytical skills will improve significantly. Reflect and learn from experience. After each decision or important situation, take time to review your analysis process. Consider what you did right, what could be improved, and learn lessons for the future. This process helps you become sharper and more insightful over time. Analytical thinking is a sharp weapon that protects you from complex psychological games. When you have the ability to think deeply, not only can you understand others' motives, but you will also stay proactive in every situation. If you are still watching this video now, don't hesitate to comment, continue, to let me know. Please leave your thoughts and questions below in the comment section. I look forward to hearing your opinions, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so I have more motivation to create more good and meaningful videos. Let's continue together. 4. Set clear boundaries. Setting clear boundaries is one of the most effective ways to protect yourself from psychological games while also building relationships based on respect and equality. When you know your limits and communicate them clearly, you avoid being exploited or getting caught up in unhealthy situations. Understand your own boundaries before you can set boundaries for others. You need to understand what you can and cannot accept. This includes emotional, time, financial, and communication boundaries. Ask yourself, what makes me uncomfortable? When do I need to say no? Identifying these boundaries helps you feel more confident in protecting your rights and emotions. Communicate clearly and firmly. Once you've identified your boundaries, it's crucial to communicate them clearly. Don't expect others to automatically understand your limits. Speak directly, using specific language and a firm attitude. For example, if you're uncomfortable with excessive jokes, say, "I don't like jokes like that, please respect it." Clear communication minimizes misunderstandings and helps others understand your position. Learn to say no. Saying no is not a sign of weakness or disrespect, it's a way to protect your boundaries. Remember, you are not obligated to agree to every request, especially when it crosses your limits. Practice saying no politely but firmly, and don't feel guilty about declining things that are not suitable for you. Don't compromise on important boundaries. In some situations, others may intentionally test or cross your boundaries. This requires you to be firm and not compromise. If you allow someone to violate your limits once, they may think you're not serious. Protect your boundaries with concrete actions, and always remember that respect from others starts with respecting yourself. Learn to accept when others disagree. Not everyone will be happy or accept your boundaries, and that's completely normal. The key is not to adjust your limits just to please others. Instead, focus on maintaining healthy relationships with those who respect you and are willing to engage with you on an equal basis. Setting clear boundaries not only helps you avoid harmful situations but also builds confidence and autonomy in all relationships. Remember, the people who truly deserve to be with you will always respect the boundaries you set. 5. Keep your personal life private. In modern society, where people often share personal information on social media or with those around them, keeping your personal life private becomes an essential skill to protect yourself and maintain control in relationships. Smart people always know that the fewer people know about your private life, the less vulnerable you are to being manipulated or exploited. Understand the value of privacy. Your personal life is an essential part of your autonomy and inner strength. When you keep your relationships, plans, or sensitive issues private, you minimize the risk of being judged, gossiped about, or having that information used to manipulate you. Privacy gives you the freedom to develop without external pressure. Share selectively. Not everyone needs to know every detail of your life. Learn to share information selectively, only saying what's necessary and with people you truly trust. Before sharing something, ask yourself, does this person need to know this? And, will sharing this bring benefits or risks? By controlling the amount of information others know, you also control how they perceive and treat you. Avoid overexposing on social media. Social media is a place where your personal life can easily become the center of attention. However, sharing too much about your emotions, plans, or relationships can make you more vulnerable. People who don't truly care about you might use this information to harm you or put mental pressure on you. Use social media wisely, only posting things that you're comfortable with others knowing. Learn to stay silent when necessary. Silence is sometimes the most powerful answer. When faced with questions or situations that require you to disclose personal information, think carefully before answering. If you feel uncomfortable, gently decline or change the subject. Remember, you are not obligated to share everything with everyone, even if they're curious. Protect important relationships. Close relationships such as family, friends, or romantic partners are often vulnerable to outside interference if you share too much. Keep these important relationships private and avoid letting outsiders know too much about personal matters. This not only protects you but also helps maintain strength and respect in the relationship. Keeping your personal life private is not a sign of a lack of openness but a way for you to protect your freedom, privacy, and personal values. Wise people always know how to keep what's theirs to themselves, so no one can manipulate or harm them. 6. Build sustainable relationships. Beyond the main romantic relationship, one smart way to handle emotional games is by building sustainable relationships outside of the primary romantic relationship. These relationships not only help you maintain balance in life but also become a source of strength, support, and trust when needed. Family relationships, a solid foundation. Family is where you can find the most sincere comfort and encouragement. A strong family relationship gives you a sense of safety and love, even when outside emotions are fluctuating. Spend time caring for your parents, siblings, or other close family members. These moments of bonding will help you maintain your mental stability and not easily waver in tough situations. True friendship, emotional support. Friendship is one of the most important relationships to help you maintain emotional balance. A good friend can listen, share, and provide valuable advice when you face problems. Moreover, when you have many friends, you won't feel lonely or overly dependent on anyone. This helps you stay independent and not let anyone manipulate your emotions. Expanding social relationships. In addition to family and close friends, expanding your social network is also a way to build lasting relationships. Join clubs, social activities, or groups with similar interests to meet new people, which will help you develop communication skills and create positive relationships. A strong social network not only enriches your life but also brings many opportunities in your career and personal growth. Building professional relationships. Professional relationships also play an important role in creating sustainability. Build relationships with colleagues, superiors, and others in your field. When you have good connections at work, you'll feel more confident and not overly reliant on a romantic relationship for support. Investing in quality relationships. Quality is more important than quantity. Don't try to maintain relationships with people who don't bring positivity or don't respect you. Focus on healthy relationships where you feel heard, respected, and comfortable being yourself. Building sustainable relationships not only gives you more sources of motivation and support but also helps affirm your self-worth. A smart woman always knows how to create a solid network to rely on and grow, rather than focusing solely on one romantic relationship. 7. Always have a backup plan. In any area of life, having a backup plan is a sign of wisdom and strategic thinking. Especially in romantic relationships, it helps you stay independent and always be in control. A smart woman understands that backup plans are not a sign of pessimism, but a way to protect herself and be prepared for unexpected situations. Maintain financial independence. One of the most important elements of a backup plan is financial independence. When you are financially self-sufficient, you don't have to rely on anyone to sustain your life. This not only brings confidence but also helps you make wiser decisions in relationships. Develop a habit of saving, investing wisely, and always having an emergency fund for unforeseen situations. Always have personal goals. A backup plan is not limited to finances but also includes personal goals. Don't let your life revolve around a single relationship. Set goals for education, career, or self-development so you always have something to strive for, even when things don't go as expected. These goals will help you stay focused and motivated, preventing feelings of emptiness when relationships face challenges. Build multiple options. Don't let your life depend on a single option. In love, this means you shouldn't let your happiness or future depend solely on one person. Build other relationships, develop your career, and continue learning to create multiple options for yourself. When you have many paths to follow, you won't be bound or passive in any situation. Prepare mentally for any situation. An important part of a backup plan is being mentally prepared. Life doesn't always go smoothly, and you need to accept that there are things beyond your control. Learn to stay calm, flexible, and ready to face any situation. When you have a strong mindset, you will handle changes more easily without being caught up in negative emotions. Create realistic and flexible plans. A backup plan is not about vague ideas, but needs to be specific and practical. Take time to think and write down the steps you will take if an unexpected situation occurs. Also, ensure that your plan is flexible so it can be adjusted when needed. When you always have a backup plan, you not only create a safety net for yourself but also show maturity and wisdom. This helps you feel more confident, ready to face any challenge, and never be caught in a passive position. A smart woman understands that preparation is the key to mastering her life. 8. Learn to listen and observe. Listening and observing are two important skills that help you understand more about the person in front of you and the environment around you. This is not just a way to gather information but also a tool that helps you make wise decisions and avoid falling into unhealthy emotional games. A smart woman knows when to listen and when to observe, thus being able to control situations and maintain an advantage in relationships. Listening not just with your ears, but with your heart. Listening is not simply about hearing what others say, it is about sensing the meaning behind their words. Sometimes, people don't say everything they think, but the way they express themselves, their tone of voice, or the pauses between sentences can reveal a lot. When you listen attentively and sensitively, you'll notice subtle messages that help you better understand the other person's feelings and true motives. Observe body language. Body language is a rich source of information that words alone cannot convey. The way a person communicates through eye contact, hand gestures, or even their posture can reveal their true emotions. For example, if someone avoids looking you in the eye or displays uncomfortable gestures, it might be a sign they are hiding something. Learning to observe these details will help you read people easily and avoid being deceived by sweet words that lack sincerity. Understand the motives of others. When you know how to listen and observe, you have the chance to understand the true motives behind others' actions. This helps you decide whether a relationship is worth investing in. A smart woman does not only listen to compliments or promises but also observes whether the person's actions are consistent with what they say. Develop emotional intelligence through listening. The ability to listen not only helps you understand others but also enhances your emotional intelligence, EQ. When you truly listen, you show respect and empathy, which in turn builds trust and deep relationships. Additionally, a high EQ helps you better manage your emotions, preventing you from getting caught up in stressful situations or being manipulated by others' emotions. Observe situations as a whole. It is not only people that you need to observe, but also the surrounding circumstances. This helps you understand the context and make appropriate decisions. For example, if you're in a tense conversation, pay attention to everyone's attitudes in the room, how they react, and adjust your behavior skillfully. Learning to listen and observe not only helps you read others but also provides confidence and proactivity in any situation. A wise woman always keeps a clear mind, ready to respond to any challenge with understanding and insight. 9. Invest in intelligence and independent thinking. In the journey to becoming a smart and strong woman, investing in intellect and developing independent thinking is an essential factor. This not only helps you become more knowledgeable but also gives you the ability to make sound decisions, free from being influenced by emotions or others' opinions. A strong mind is the foundation for mastering your life and not easily getting caught up in emotional games. Read books and learn continuously. Books are an endless treasure trove of knowledge, offering valuable lessons from those who have succeeded or failed. Spend time every day reading books, from topics on psychology, personal development, to economics and society. Reading not only broadens your knowledge but also trains your logical thinking and analytical ability. Additionally, attending courses, workshops, or discussions with smarter people is also a great way to enhance your intellect. Independent thinking, not easily influenced. One of the hallmarks of independent thinking is the ability to evaluate information objectively, without being swayed by bias or emotions. Develop the habit of questioning, reflecting before trusting or making decisions. When you do your own research, analyze, and draw conclusions, you will build confidence and the ability to handle situations wisely. Practice problem-solving skills. A person with independent thinking always looks at problems from multiple angles and finds effective solutions. Rather than letting emotions take over, focus on analyzing the causes and consequences of each action. Learn to face challenges and view every mistake as an opportunity to learn. This ability not only helps you handle situations better but also creates the distinction between you and those who are easily overwhelmed by emotions. Continuously improve critical thinking skills. Critical thinking is the skill that allows you to view and evaluate everything comprehensively. When you invest in developing this skill, you can easily identify weaknesses in others' arguments and even in your own thinking. This helps you avoid making mistakes and prevents you from being swayed by unsubstantiated words or actions. Always seek personal growth. Investing in intellect is not just about acquiring knowledge but also involves developing skills such as time management, effective communication, and emotional control. Always improve yourself to become a better version of yourself every day. When you possess a strong intellect and independent thinking, you will no longer fear any challenge because you know you have the ability to overcome it. Confidently take control of your life. When you invest in intellect and independent thinking, you will no longer depend on others' opinions or approval. This confidence allows you to make decisions based on your own values and priorities. This not only brings peace to your soul but also helps you build relationships based on mutual respect rather than control or dependency. Investing in intellect and independent thinking is a way to assert your position in any situation. A smart woman understands that true power comes from knowledge and the ability to control her own life. Conclusion. Becoming smarter than any woman who plays games with your heart is not an easy task. It requires investing in yourself, honing your intellect, and developing subtle skills that not everyone can achieve. Steps such as understanding your own value, controlling your emotions, developing analytical thinking, and building lasting relationships are all important factors that will guide you on this journey. Intelligence is not just theoretical knowledge, it is the ability to apply that knowledge practically with flexibility and wisdom. Independent thinking helps you avoid being swept away by the emotions, words, or actions of others, always maintaining clarity in every situation. Listening, observing, and investing in self-improvement every day are the keys to becoming a woman who can face any challenge life brings. Remember, an intelligent woman is not only someone with vast knowledge but also someone who knows how to regulate her emotions, build relationships, and live confidently and proactively. When you learn to master both your heart and mind, you will not only control the game of life but also earn the admiration and respect of others. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. I hope you found valuable lessons about love and relationships. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. I greatly appreciate your support and will continue to bring valuable content in future videos. Stay with me on this journey of understanding love and relationships. See you again, and I wish you happiness always.